Anybody out there? Hello? Hey, someone's out there. Let me see. I don't know. Let me hit messages. Top chat. And they dropped off. They don't like me. We'll have to wait.
You know who loves this thing? You know who loves this thing?
Who?
It was Anna or Doug. But it was Doug.
Hey, Aaron, what's up? Saturday, we'll be getting them. We are headed steelhead fishing on Saturday. So depending on what we catch will depend on content. American flag is for Darren. Aaron, are you getting them? I guess your hunting season's about done, right? Sorry for the Aaron. Aaron left. See ya. I guess everybody is. We're prepping for hopefully a good New Year's. All right, well, good luck, Aaron. Well, to your son. He has better luck than you do anyway, right? Everybody ready for the new year? Does Ruby have a tag, Aaron? Ruby, if everyone doesn't know, is Aaron's dog. The best golden you've ever seen. Now, I got my hat on here because I'm going to do a Rocco impersonation later. That's funny. And then my son, he's down here getting a back massage on the old back massager. Just chilling in the basement, waiting for people to come over for the New Year's. You guys doing anything for the New Year's? Rookie camp day. Hope everyone stays safe. Hey, Aaron, Aircraft One did not go live that I know of. He's cheaping out on the old tag from a few weeks ago. Hey, we got two people in here. Who's that? I might have missed your comment. I'm not quite real good on this live chat stuff. Oh. Well, Aaron, it looks like it's just me and you.
Oh, I feel so good. Turn it to me.
My sons have tags left, but they're more interested in other things.
Airsoft.
Airsoft? Yeah, they're into airsoft. They're into other things. Yeah, Aaron, I know. Aaron, I could have just texted you all this. We didn't have to waste the going live. That's funny. Oh, boy. Yeah, January. Aaron, you got ice? Do you do any ice fishing out there, Aaron? I don't think I've ever seen you do an ice fishing video. You should go meet up with Heath, with Gonzo up there in Michigan. I think Gonzo's way up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, True North Angler, what's up? Cool. Do you have hard water right now, Aaron? We currently do not. I'm looking at about Martin Luther King Day. Yeah. Woo. Forgetting about hard ice out here. Hopefully by end of January. It looks like it's going to get cold. Sketchy still, really. Yeah, True North. You ready for the new year? I can still get you. Bam. Ah! I got like little ninjas that come in and like stare at me. Really? Yeah, I gotta get it. True North, Southern Ontario. I'm fishing, the east side of Ontario. You're on the west side. And up as far as 2 weeks ago, they still weren't. Maybe on Sandy Pond up there on Ontario. I don't think Oneida had it coming eastern this way. I don't think they had ice either. But it looks like once we get past this cold, warm front, we're going to get a cold front. Yeah, True North. I'll be on the Salmon River probably Saturday. Try to get some, get them. Try to get them. Maybe hit some other tribs up there because I think the Salmon River is running over 2,000. So we might be doing some trib fishing around there. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some steelhead. We'll see what happens. Oh, who's back there? See, I got ninjas all around me. Now the hair's all messed up. Yes, I'm a middle-aged, balding white guy. What do you got to say? I don't have those pretty locks like Aaron. Aaron, is it about time you donate your hair? I'm from Pennsylvania. You're bald. You got those pretty white locks there, Aaron. We know. True Angler. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. I go right up 81, hit Pulaski. Outside of Philly, yes. Not in Philly, but that side of Pennsylvania, correct. Flyers fans, you're probably a Leafs fan. And we got Aaron out there as a Red Wings fan. Oh. What are you doing back there? So, let's see. I'm getting attacked back here. Yeah, so we'll do some. What the heck are you doing? Stop. Sorry, guys. Do you guys have kids that like do that, Aaron? Does your son still do that even though he's like 15? How old is he? 16? 15 years old? He's 21? Wow. Dude, he's the youngest 21-year-old looking kid I've ever seen. Oh, boy. I thought he was like 15, 16 years old. 21, wow. Tell him that's going to benefit him in years to come. You got some Steelhead True North. That's cool. Erie was slow this year. I was going to head out to Erie actually today. I hadn't been feeling real well. I feel better now. And plus it's like a 10, 11, 12-hour trip depending. And just didn't do it. I'd rather go catch nothing at the Salmon River to a point. Yeah. We had some feet on the ground last week from some of our boys that we hunt or fish with. Yes, long drives. Erie, even though I'm in Pennsylvania, Erie, we used to have a place actually in New York right across from Erie. My wife's family had a place, where was it? It was in Ripley, New York. And that was about 6.5 hours, about a 12, 13-hour trip to get there and back. And it's a lot closer to get to Pulaski. So I got some trips I might hit up north. So we'll see what happens. It's just nice to get out. Like I said, ice fishing. Probably at the end of, I was going to go do some trout fishing in Pennsylvania. Probably going to cancel that because I'm going to Pulaski on Saturday. So, and it'll just be for the day. We'll go up, do some fishing, come back. We'll hit up church on Sunday, and then we got, praise the Lord, an Eagles game. What's up, Tyler James? How you doing? We got 4 people in here. Oswego. True North, if you saw my Oswego River video I posted up last week, sorry for, it was not great footage. I ended up fishing by myself. I have a 13-foot plus rod, and I was trying to reel in fish by myself, and I did not have the GoPro. And just to videotape that or take pictures was hard enough. And then my 2 boys, they were concentrating on fishing. We just didn't get any content. It was just one of those days. We hit the Oswego at 700 CFS. 700. It is currently 15,000 CFS. And if you ever hit Oswego at 700, it's disgusting. Disgusting in a funny, good way, not disgusting. So, yeah, 700. Raging water, yes, Aaron, it's one of the most dangerous waters that we fish out here. In fact, I refuse to fish the place. It's at 15,000 CFS. And you can't cross it. People die. You have to wear a life jacket. They provide life jackets. They provide poles. And it's very, 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 very dangerous. Probably most dangerous to Niagara Falls area. Fishing the Niagara. Niagara out here is very dangerous. And those boat rides to get in there for steelhead are atrocious. But there's good fish, and fish will stay. Steelhead will stay all the way into June on the Niagara. Yeah, the steelhead, and you'll get your Lakers out there in Niagara. My kids, about 2 years ago, walked the stairs all the way down, and they pretty much were cussing. It was not fun. We fished Oak Orchard, and they decided to head out to Niagara. How you doing, Usha? How you doing out there? Drinking coffee. Love coffee. Art Park. Yeah, I don't, not too familiar with it out there. That where the steps are, True North? Art Park? Yeah. It was snowy. I guess there was snow on the ground, and they said it was purely hellacious. I'm, I'm 6'2", 6'3", almost over 300 pounds. I'm a big fella. There I am. I won't show you the rest of it. And with wading boots on and everything, I'm not. Those steps are no joke. About the most miserable thing you've ever seen. So you guys ready for the new year at all? Any New Year stuff? That would be awful. Oh, oh boy. True North, you said you caught some steelhead. Did you get any video? Are you going to be posting that? Or did I miss that? You know, YouTube has a way of skipping notifications. I have two ways I get notifications. I get notifications, which are the bells, but I don't always smash the bell because I get an update on my subscription, so I'm subscribed to you. So whenever you post something, I will get the update. But that only seems to work with certain people. Yeah, True North. So that's how the Oswego one was. It was just a picture day. It was actually an insane fishing day where if I could go back and do it over again, I would have brought more people and I would have had definitely some unbelievable footage for you. If I can get there next year in the same time and be more prepared, the footage would have been literally insane. Seriously. Uh, it's just the salmon alone there was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, oh well. It looks like everybody's busy. We got two people in here with two thumbs up. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So here we go. So some of my best days there was no camera. Yes. Unfortunately, Aaron, you're right. That's the story of my life as a YouTuber, you know. Some of my best days, no camera. Um, so I try to think. See, when we did prepared with two, three, but off the phones and stuff like that. I mean, I got all my sons have iPhones. We got the GoPro. Um, hey, Chunky Cats Fishing, what's up? Happy New Year, Chunky Cats. You guys, Chunky Cats, you doing anything? Any kind of fishing? Um, but yeah, as far as the no camera or anything, for me, steelhead is a lot more walking, a lot more hunting, and it's very slow compared to 100,000 salmon entering the river and being prepared for, you know, fighting. And it's just been a lot slower this year. It's always slow. Our time is about comes up in the spring. It's a lot better fishing for the steelhead. Um, so what we're doing is maybe get some footage Saturday. Um, I'm hoping by end of January ice fishing. It's going to be a slow February, March. Probably go steelheading in April, and then in May, and then we'll have our summer footage that we do on a regular basis. And for the catfish guys, the Kings bring all the people all over. It's a gong show. Yep, that's for sure. True North changing it up this year for me personally for Salmon River. So what I'm gonna do is, hey, ASAP Fishing, what's up? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. For me, um, salmon fishing is tailgating, eating, and catching fish. Obviously, we roll in with 10 to 20 guys, and we have a good time. We lock down a hole and we fish it. If you've seen the videos, you can see what it's all about. Um, for this year, I'm going earlier, a half a week earlier than I normally went, and I'm going to try to do a little more versatility fishing in November, October, really October. No, I've never done the charter boat True North. To be honest with you, I do have a boat myself. I use a boat in the summer. And as far as going out on Lake Ontario, I'm a center pin fisherman. Um, kind of just like the center pin. I like having the float drop. I make my own floats. I am dabbling into that. So what I'll do is here, I'll show you guys. Ugh, gotta get up. And here's my son. He's all right, so here's my messy. Here's a float, some beat up floats that we have. And then I made this. Aaron, first of all, Aaron, you told me to wait to get better with the floats, which I'm getting better, as you can see. And I will send you beads, no problem. Um, I will send you beads, no problem. I can send them out to you. I can show you pictures of what I got. So I made that. I kind of make my own press. Made this one. Obviously, I got to paint, and I got to seal it yet. So I have a grinder here. I'll grind the tips down. That's fine, Aaron. Give me after these holidays and everything, and I'll get them. I actually paint them. I'll send you pictures of what I have. I also make clay beads. Um, I actually make them in the oven. So, yeah, people are really, 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 really weird about their beads. I have guys that will cut my throat if I get too much into beads. And, I'm not joking either. So, yes, I made that. I turn it. I actually made a little lathe here. I put the drill in here, and this holds my floats, and that's how I turn my floats. It spins it, and those are pretty nice. Guys that have fished with my stuff, they work. I have a hard time because the ball's so soft, it cuts into the wood. I am not epoxying the stuff yet. I don't want to epoxy my floats for certain reasons. Now, let me show you something else I got going on here. Hoist rope kit. Look at this. 300 foot of rope with 15 carabiners. I got this at Tractor Supply the other day. Okay? Wait till you see the price. 300 feet of rope. $6.99. I bought 2. Makes up to 15 hoist ropes. So what I did was I made stringers for salmon and steelhead. Put the carabiner on that. I cut them up into about 12 foot sections. And I don't know if you guys' stuff looks like this. This is my messy fishing supply. So here's the dowels that go into fish killer. That's one of our secrets here. Here's my spinners. I make spinners, guys. I make my own spinners. This is what they look like here. Believe it or not, these things are freaking deadly, man. There's that one. These here. And you can put chartreuse blades on them. So I make my own spinners. I make my own plastic beads. I made them. What else? What else do I got here? That's my clay baking. Just put new line onto this, some high vis. And I just put, well, this one, waiting around. Here's, all right, so here's what they look like. Which one is a 5G? Sorry, True North. 5G, I got a pen battle we just put on. Some cheaper Siennas here. So if you look, see that's a float. So I'm making this, I'll shorten that stick up. What I'll do is, this is what they look like beforehand. Block of balsa. Hold on 1 second. Let me get some light here. There we go. Leave it long like that, Aaron. Just like that. That's a small one. Your floats were way bigger. This one, maybe 2.5 inches long. 2.5. I made this one smaller specifically for some smaller rivers. So basically, we fish rivers that go from 15,000 CFS. Salmon River's 2,000. It's regularly 500. And my local streams are just stocky Pennsylvania trout that I would need smaller. But if you like the longer stems for stabilization and wind, definitely can leave them longer. So what you do is you get your balsa, just like that. See how long it is? So you work your center hole like that. Okay. Yes. Hold on, let me stick this. I guess I'll just show you guys how we do this. All right, so this is my makeshift lathe. So we stick. I know this is high tech, guys. All right, so I stick it in like that. What I would shorten this up to actually turn this. Okay. I have a hole drilled right here. Hey, this is white trash engineering. I don't know if any of you guys know what that is. White trash, me, and here's my engineering. Take some. There it is. That's how I do it. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't going to cut that, I would just flip this around like this. So what you want to do, you definitely want to leave your chuck loose. And it could break. I get them to break sometimes, What I do is just slide that in. So this is attached to a long board. Let me see if I can turn one here. So you guys get the idea. So I'll start getting the taper here. And if I had two hands, I got kind of restricted here. I'm holding this cell phone. So basically we just file it down, and this would be the end result. So it's pretty cool stuff. Hey, Tyler James. And then I'll paint that. That really doesn't matter because that fills in with paint. Hold on. I can actually show you the finished. So I got, here's one of my pins. But see that right there? That's a finished float from Tightline Nation. If this is boring you guys, let me know. That is also a float that I made right there. Those two floats there. That is a spinners we use up at the Salmon River. I made that. We also use jigs with paddle tails. That's what I use sometimes. So what I'm probably going to do at some point, here's another one I made. Right like that. See that one? Don't bust my stones too much on the paint jobs, guys. I'm not a painter. I ain't Picasso here, you know what I'm saying? But they get the job done. I do have a bucket or whatever, and I weigh them. And then, you know, for technicalities, True North Angler, I have a Raven pin. Sylvia, could you go get the fishing rod from downstairs, from upstairs? It's in the corner in the kitchen there. Yeah, no, the painting is not my strong suit. Let's see down here. I do have a drill press over here if I got to do some stuff. There's a picture of the Penn Squall. There's my Matrix Raven box. I have the Matrix Raven. My daughter's going up to get that. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Yes, ma'am. So, thank you. Here's my pin. So, this spins. Has no, just like a center pin. It would go on. I think it's some kind of old mooching. I got line on it, so if I ever do want to try to use it one time, I believe my grandfather made this. He was a machinist. There are no stampings on this. And trust me, before I started fishing up north, I didn't know what a center pin rod was. And I believe my grandfather didn't either. This came out of my grandfather's stuff. It totally free spins. Totally free spins. Just like a center pin. I think this thing is cool. I really would like to catch a fish on this at some point. And then just call it a day. You do it just like a center pin. That's something cool. So there is my float jig slash. I used to have a full working lathe when my dad was alive, and I kind of wish I still had it, but whatever. So this will turn into that. So True North, you asked me about my equipment. That's what I use there. That is a Raven Matrix. Right now I have High-Vis Suffix. Now, where did I put it? It's right in here. High-Vis Superior 8-pound Suffix, right? Not too impressed right now about it. Really not impressed at all. We do have some Raven 10-pound. I might have to go to the 10-pound. So that's what we're going to be using this year for steelhead. I just put some on the Sienna. And there's the pen. So there's my setup there. What's up, Sixer? Sixer is my boy, everybody. He's one of my good fishing buddies. So there's Claris, Shimano Claris. Hey, Tightwad Christian Outdoors, what's up? Dat Vu Tien, I'm from Vietnam. Happy New Year from Pennsylvania to Vietnam. So there's Claris, Shimano, graphite rod. There's a float that I made right there. So what I get is, it cuts into my float a little bit, but whatever. They're very cheap to make. They still work. I bought tubing off of Amazon. 10 feet of tubing for $8. This Shimano here, I don't know if it says it, is 13-footer. So I actually talked to Blair yesterday. He cannot go with us next week. What is this? A Ninja! Whoa! She's got a man bun too. Oh, wait, no, it's my daughter. Sorry. So there's the 13-footer. Guys, I make these right here. I make these. I call them rod bands. If you look here, I make these rod bands to keep my rods full. We're good. I also make rod bands that look like this with the High-Vis. Those are some bands that were given to me. Rod bands. Let me see here. Oh, there's a good picture of one. I make those. On my Facebook page, a couple back. Couple posts back, I wrote, I will sell these for $20 for 20 bands. If you go to Colville, I'm not a fan of Colville. He fishes out west. Colville, I think, is a bit full of himself. He sells 2 of them babies for almost $8. 2 for $8. I'll give you 20 of them babies for $20. Reason being is I'd probably sell them $20 for a dozen, but I will not be warranting them. So if they break, I'll give you 20. So basically, they're 12 for 20, but I'll send you 20 for $20, $1 a piece, and no warranty. Because if that band breaks or whatever, you throw it away, you get a new one. They're $1 a piece. It's no big deal. But like I said, a dozen, $20 for a dozen is a pretty good price. Colville will charge you about $40 for the same amount. So I'll give you half of that, and I'll give you 8 more extra. My son also does run. This is his pin right there. He's running the Raven, but in silver. So, you know, I got a little bit of stuff going on. I got broken eyeglasses. I got. Oh, Virginia, you in here? I missed you, buddy. I was looking at my stuff. Virginia, what's up? Had to take your Redskins down yesterday. You know what I'm saying, man? The Redskins are completely finished. So this is my Raven Matrix. Sixer, you're trying to hate Raven High Vis. Yeah. I say I'm not too impressed. I had 2 breaks with the suffix. Have a happy new year, Virginia. I had 2 breaks with my Matrix 8-pound, and I'm not quite sure if it were nicks or just a bad line that I got, or a bad section. Because I did fight 20-pound salmon with this line, and it did pretty good. But there was a few spots that I wasn't too impressed with. So here, just so everybody sees, my makeshift lathe. This is how I make my float. And again, you can see it to start to take shape here. So that would end up looking like that. And the top part, you can do whatever you want. So that's a more rounded top compared to the flatter top right there. I don't know if I have anything else cool. I got something else to show you guys. Here is...
Dad.
What? Okay. There's a buck my son shot about 4 years ago. I got 2 more outside. It was a very, very nice buck. Probably the biggest in the area in the last few years. Did have a broken brow tine though. So, but all right, guys, I tuned in to say Happy New Year. God bless the USA, and to everybody out there, stay safe tonight, and we'll see ya.